Hey, Dragon Metals here. Today I will be giving some tips on how to do some growing of food. So, got a large, massive lettuce here. This was actually nothing but a stalk when I first got it. I actually grow it for my bunny rabbit. Didn't think it'd come back, so I didn't take any pictures of it starting, unfortunately, but I've got a few pictures in the thumbnail of it. Much smaller. About that small. So, a very large lettuce indeed. So, some tips on growing this, and how to grow food. Grow this for my bunny rabbit. She will demolish it. So, after it got destroyed the first time by my bunny rabbit and I didn't think it would come back, I decided to see if I could regrow from a tiny bit of nothing. And it did. It's dual colour lettuce. Tips on these don't really need much sunlight to grow lettuce, as I actually grow it in my window by here, which is generally you don't get much light by these windows, and there's buildings all the way around, so including that tree. So you don't need much light to grow them, and I'm indoors as well, so good for indoor growing. But there is one thing, these things need watering extra regularly, at least once to twice a day, with about 200 millilitres, maybe more, because they dry out exceedingly quickly in the soil here. Well, for this size potted plant anyway. Good deal of lettuce on here, obviously edible for making salads and stuff. Good food, massive size leaves, they're very nice. Tasty stuff also, my bunny rabbit loves it. So I'll be doing a few videos on how to grow stuff, as I have grown stuff in the past. A few botanical things, medicinal and non-medicinal plants also, which I will also cover, not just food, like this big chunky nice lettuce, which I do grow for my bunny rabbit, but it's sort of a good starting point since it's basically the most generic of foods. So let's have a close up of it. Well, it smells very lettucey. That's the top, it's still growing, and as you can see, it's come into flower at the top, as it's nearly reached its maximum size. Very nice colour and growth to this. As you can see, it's extremely healthy. That's because I water it once a day with about 250 millilitres to be sure, depending if it's warm or not. And it's usually around 20 degrees in my flat constantly, so good temperature is also important. As I said, they don't need too much light to grow, but it will speed up the growth. So there's some tips on how to grow lettuce. I'll do more videos on how to grow stuff and tips. Probably do something on succulents and maybe heather or palms or some such next. Well, catch you next time.